Hello everybody, welcome to the 1/16th round here at Buckeye Classic 2024. We're just waiting on DOS to start the 1/16th round. We're looking at something down the range, but I figured I'd get it rolling because we should be beginning momentarily. If not, I'll be stopping this and starting it again. Daryl Pace is making the announcements right here. And we're going to be watching the match between two Christians. We got Christian Bagasin on target 62A and Christian Stoddard on target 62B. So right next to each other, sharing one target. And we're going to see how these two gentlemen shoot against each other. I was in the 132nd round, but I got knocked out by Randy Kettlehut. So now I'm filming matches. All right, looks like two pretty nice releases from both Christians. We don't have a spotter at this time, so I'm going to do my best to zoom in the target periodically to try to see what these archers are shooting. Looks like there's a nice variety of vein and knock colors between the two. Christian's shooting white and red, and other Christian is shooting black and green. So let's see what it looks like in the target. Looks like 1-7 and the rest are 9s and 10s. I can't tell you from here which archer's arrows are which, but so far it looks like a pretty good group overall. In some of the later matches, I'll probably have a spotter, so I'll get some more accurate calls on these arrows being shot. Ooh, okay. We focused in just in time on that. Looks like Christian shot the 9 there. I would say based on the knocks, it looks like the 7 is going to be Christian Bagasin's, and Christian Stoddard looks like he's got 9s and 10s. Looks pretty good. We'll see though. Alright, well, those two are done. Matt Nofel, in the meantime, is still at full draw. And he's got 10 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time for Matt Nofel. And that wraps up the first end here. So we'll see what the set points are. Hopefully everybody goes down and uses the flipboards to actually tell us what the set points are. Who got 2 set points, who tied, who got 0. That way we can keep a better track of who's winning and losing these particular matches. And conveniently, for the first time I think ever, we're actually right next door to Compound. Not that we're going to be following Compound too thoroughly, but we'll peek every so often at the scores going on there. Compound runs on total score. Olympic Recurve runs on set points. So 2 different formats for doing matches. But it'll still be interesting being stuck kind of in between the two. Now Compound's shooting at 50 meters and Recurve is shooting at 70. So there's a bit of a difference in distance, but Compound does have a much smaller target than Recurve. Other things while they're scoring arrows, let's talk about the weather. Pretty beautiful weather here. I don't know if you call it. It's not overcast because you can see the blue sky, and it's very light cloud cover, but they're not the big fluffy clouds. I wouldn't call it overcast either though, because you can definitely see the sun, and it's peering through. But overall, really nice day. As you can see, trees have very little movement in them. The flags themselves are waving very lightly, the target flags there. And when we move to some even more important wind gauges, the blade flags and the American flag and the windsock, they have very little movement. So this is prime shooting conditions, at least in my opinion. Yeah, it's warming up a little bit, but not blistering yet. The high today is supposed to reach 91. It is not 91 yet. Let's see what my phone says. If I can get a good reading there. Well, there was 60 degrees at 4 a.m. Let's see if I can get a weather update. Well, it's loading. Oh, it's saying it's about 74 right now, which I would say feels about right. It's definitely very comfortable in the shade, and a little hot standing there in the sun, but not bad by any means. Christian's checking out his arrows, making sure they all spin correctly. And oh, it's 2-1. So must have been wrong on the calling there. Must have mistaken some arrows. Looks like Christian Bagasin must have taken that set, because otherwise it should be on the other side. So good. Christian Stoddard's got some work to do. He's got to put some good arrows downrange for us here. And an interesting match overall. Zooming back out. Where did Bagasin come in at? And if I'm mispronouncing your name, I'm sorry, sir. I'll work on it for the future. He qualified in 34th, so a little bit of an uphill climb against Christian Stoddard, who qualified in second, but doable. People don't shoot perfect all the time, and if you're really rocking it, then you can make some big things happen. So pretty cool. Definitely not going to be a 6-0, which is good. It's going to keep it a lot more interesting for everyone else. And let's see. I think we're waiting on compound. We've still got some scoring going on there.
So that's not something that's
So let's see. Lots of 29s. That might have been a 22. We got a lot of para archers here. I could be wrong, but I think this is part of a para Olympic trials event. I could be very mistaken on that, but it is nice to see so many para archers, regardless of if it's a trials event for something. Really great to see more archery disciplines, and just us covering both Olympic and Paralympic sides of the sport more. It's good to have representation at these events. It's always tough when you don't have enough archers to make full teams and things like that. It really, the country misses out. All right, looks like we're going to begin here. Judges are coming back. Let's see how this goes.
This is end number 2.
Got Christian rocking the field quiver, and we got Christian Bagasin rocking the front-facing quiver, which is my choice of quiver. I prefer the front-facing quiver. I don't know. Seems easier. I guess technically it might take. It's debatable if it takes up more space, because if you notice, the field quiver kind of sticks out behind you, whereas the front-facing quiver sticks out in front of you, but your bow and stuff is kind of already there. I don't know. It's all about personal preference. I don't think this really is superior quiver. All right, look like two nice shots from both of them. Let's see if we can see it. All right, 110 and 1-8. Ooh, a 10, 2 9s and an 8 maybe? Christian Stoddard's already done. No, they're both already done. Both pretty quick shooters here. You see pretty neutral facial expressions here. There is a 6-down range as well, so could be interesting. We will have to wait and see when the archers go down and score and do the flip boards for some official confirmation, especially since I was wrong last time. Let's see. Oh, Matt Nofel still at full draw. He just shot. I think he had. Oh, he's got 22 seconds left. He's got one more arrow to go. He's getting full use of his time here at Buckeye Classic 2024. Boom. Nice. With time to spare. And he's shooting some pretty good groups. I think he's on target. I think he's the third target in here. I think he's on 61. But anyway, look at all the targets. Pretty nice groups overall. 60's probably looking the best out of the 4 recurve targets. The rest of the recurve field, by the way, is, let's zoom out, is actually over here. You see all those targets? They're they're actually split by the DOS this tournament, kind of like SoCal, but SoCal I think we only had like only had a couple targets split. This is more interesting. Personally, I think they should have shifted DOS down a few more targets and just had it split recurve and compound, but I don't know. Maybe it works out better when the youth divisions are shooting. Who knows? I'm not in charge of DOS placement or field layout. There could also be rules they have to follow for that too that I'm unaware of. All right. As for targets, if you're looking to make your target at home look as professional as these targets do at World Cup events or national events such as the Buckeye Classic, you can pick up target flags, you can pick up target numbers, you can pick up flip boards. Yes, you can have your very own flip boards and do your own elimination matches at your local range with your buddies or at your own home range. Or if you host a JOAD tournament, you could run your own your own tournament and make it look like a national level tournament. It'll be great for improving the experience of your archers. They're gonna get a feel for how it is to shoot at a totally decked out target that's got a number and flip boards and everything. You can pick all that up at SureShotArchery.com, and it's just a great way to make the experience of coming to one of these just more comfortable, more just like shooting at home. If you make all your make your target at home look like the targets at the tournaments. We got some serious arrow puller flipping going on here by Christian. In terms of score, it was backwards. I guess it was backwards. So it's 0-4. So Christian did win the other set too. All right. I'll double check between ends to make sure that I'm correct in this, because now I'm questioning if I'm getting good information here. Let's break out between ends. We gotta update it first. We're loading. Let's see what it says. 62. Yes, Christian Stoddard is actually up 4-0. So Christian's got 4 set points. So Christian Bagasin is gonna step it up, try to get some set points, or at least a tie on Christian Stoddard here. We gotta keep him busy. Oh, he's looking at us now. Hear us talking about him. The whole filming of these two is also, in my opinion, is a great way to help some of our young archers that hopefully in the future will be on World Cups. and maybe Olympic teams or Pan Am teams, or all these international tournaments where they represent the United States. I figure if they're getting exposure now to people filming them, it's only going to make them better and more comfortable when they're up on the big stage, and World Archery's got all their cameras rolling around and everything else going on. It's great training for these archers. Plus, you as the viewer get to see kind of how a USAT event works. This is one match in a whole series of matches. There's 30 other archers shooting right now. We're watching 2 of them, and that's just for the senior men's recurve division. We still have all these other divisions like senior women's compound, men's compound, women's senior Olympic recurve. Plus, there's masters divisions here. So there's hundreds of other archers, and we're focusing on 2 for this match, but it can still give you an idea on what to expect. This is how it runs. Generally, there's less delays, but that's not always the DOS's fault. They're just kind of in charge of, keeping everybody on the same page, and people having equipment malfunctions, or there was actually a medical issue earlier. I don't know what happened there, but I do hope that person's all right. These things cause delays as well. What do we got? Everybody's looking this way. Let's see. We got a judge going down the field. What's happening? Oh, now we're blocked. Adam's blocking us. Let's see. What's happening? Oh, judge is talking to somebody. Let's zoom back out. Not much to see here. Oh, here's a fun fact. That giant building in the background there? Well, at one point, the Buckeye Classic was actually held all the way down that way on the field. But from my understanding, unless it's changed hands, Amazon actually owns that big building, and it owns the big building next to it, and I think there's a 3rd and a 4th building. I believe they're servers, so your Amazon orders or whatever, or your account is possibly stored in that building. Fun fact. And we had to move the tournament down because stray arrows were getting too close to their property, from my understanding. But interesting fact. So at least we can still hold the tournament here. There's a lot of other extra field, and there's probably another 100 or 200 feet after the end of the compound section. But yeah, that's supposed to be like an Amazon server thing. They got their own power substation. They got major high voltage lines running next to the chute that go to a big substation. So they're definitely drawing a lot of power. Oh, other things that are interesting. This is the tent setup. Nice big long tents that run all the way down. We can see Theo there doing stuff on his phone. Oh, no, I just made it really blurry. You can see there's a lot of spectators here watching the tournament as well, which is pretty nice. And I don't know why we're on hold still, but one of the judges is coming back. We're going to get an update. I do not know. Your guess is as good as mine. You can leave your guess in the comments section. I don't know. We're gonna keep rolling. I'm gonna run out of things to talk about maybe, and yeah, we'll see how interesting this gets. If they do wait long enough, though, we will have some wind eventually, because it does seem to pick up in the afternoon. We were really fortunate yesterday because it really didn't get windy until late afternoon. The senior divisions got to shoot all morning in through about like 1:30. 1:30 was still pretty calm. Basically as calm as this yesterday, which was really nice. I'm sure these archers here would really like the wind to stay like that, but we'll see. And the longer we wait, the odds keep decreasing. Oh, All right, what's going on, Daryl?
All right, Archery still waiting line. We're sorry for the delay.
All right.
We'll give you time.
All right, we're back. We're supposedly back.
All right, here we go.
All right. Bagasin versus Stoddard. Let's see. All right, gentlemen, let's some good arrows down now. Shoot some good arrows. Maybe we'll get a tie, make this even more interesting. There will be a whole playlist for this event, by the way, because I'm going to try to follow this all the way up to the bronze medal match. Ooh, look at that. It goes, both of them started off with a 9 and a 10. Very nice. Ooh, another... I don't know if it's another 10, but it is a 10. Looks pretty good. Well, if they're Christians, you might have closed it out with a 29. We'll see though. Bagasin, right? I think it was a 6 wide. I'm not sure on that one. He's got that. Yeah, might have been his 6. That's all right though. He put up a good fight, but it's not over yet. You know, we got to see what the official scoring is. Matt Nofel's still on the line. Ooh, he shot. Does he have another arrow? He does have another arrow. But again, like I was saying, the wind is waking up a little bit. Still nothing crazy, but it's probably only going to get windier from here. "12 seconds. Great job, Matt. Plenty of time. He could have even taken his time more. How are the compound women doing? We got Proctor versus I don't know. I can't see her. Can't see her name. 58 to 52. Nope, it's not them. Okay, looks like I guess Lico is still on a bye. I guess most of them are still on buys. Not sure how the layout of the compound division works. It looks like they still have archers on buys, whereas senior men's recurve has no buy. The buys are done. There was buys in the 132nd round, and none after that. Let's see what these guys are doing.
It used to be, and then she said, she lost her leg and she had a dead leg and she couldn't figure out how to get it to work. So she's 2 years.
10, 9, 9, 6, maybe 3 9s and a 6.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And she gets in her head, and I do this when
Nice to have the music playing here. The nice light breeze is really good, helping keep everybody cool as it heats up. Still no movement in the trees, so wind's really dead for the most part. But we'll take the light breeze. It's not going to really affect arrows and aiming off. You shouldn't have any of these issues. If it decides to kick up some more later, then that will be a different story. Alright, I'm waiting for the official flipping of the flipboards. Bagasin shot some real nice 10s there. Just that one wide 6 got him on that end. All right, 6-0 for Christian Stoddard. Congratulations on winning your 1/16th round. Looks like he's moving down to, oh, he's really moving down. He's moving to the other side of the field, which we will probably be moving to as well. As the field condenses, it's probably moving towards the left. So we'll probably make our way down that way. So thank you for watching. I'll try to link the social media accounts for these archers in the description. Check out the rest of the videos in the Buckeye Classic 2024 playlist. They should all be in order, or you're gonna have to at least click them in order. So this is the 1/16th, and we'll move on there to the 1/8 and quarters and semis and everything else. All the goodness that the eliminations bring. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And as always, happy shooting.